Hey guys, welcome back to the channel McNallie Money, your home of all things stock, investment, and personal finance related. In today's video, we're going to be providing an update on Kartoon Studios. We actually just covered this one last night on the channel, and this morning they came out with a massive press release talking about the launch of a kid's favorite or classic, Winnie the Pooh, on Amazon Prime, along with a national retail or merchandise push. Now, there's a lot to unpack with this article. This is obviously a game changer for the company to get an iconic brand like this within their portfolio. So we've got a lot to go through in today's presentation. But before we do, you guys, you know the deal. Smash the like button. It's a big help to myself and the channel, especially in getting this content to other people like you who may find value. If you're not already subscribed, McNallie Money, feel free to join. We're just about at 45,000 subscribers. We'd love to have you as part of the community. And finally, leave a comment in the section below, specifically if you're already holding shares of Kartoon Studios. Let me know what you think about the big Winnie the Pooh launch and today's press release. Now, with that being said, let's get into today's video. Okay guys, so that's right. Today's video, we're going to be providing a follow-up on Kartoon Studios. Now, as you can see, share price this morning already up in excess of 4% or 4 cents per share, trading hands just shy of $1 US. So obviously reacting to the positive news or press release I alluded to in the intro there. This is super exciting for this brand. As we saw last night, they've already got a very diverse portfolio of kids animated assets. And Winnie the Pooh is really one of the few that most generations can relate to growing up. And Kartoon Studios is now set to launch this mega brand in partnership with Amazon Prime. So we're going to get into that in 1 second here. Before we do though, you guys, I quickly wanted to mention market cap now sitting just shy of $40 million US. And also seeing strong volume on the open here based on today's press release. Now, if we jump into that press release, you can see Kartoon Studios to launch Winnie the Pooh mega brand on Amazon Prime Video alongside this nationwide retail program in partnership with Alliance Entertainment. So they're a leading distributor of movies and music to major retailers and e-commerce, and we're going to explore that a little bit more as we move through this article. So first and foremost, great branding. You can see they've really stylized Winnie the Pooh, made them their own while still keeping that nostalgic look. This is going to be financed through a $30 million joint venture funding provided by a non-dilutive production financing vehicle through a subsidiary of Catalyst Venture Partners. So again, key to investors here, this is non-dilutive financing. Now, to date, this is going to be the largest project in Kartoon Studios company history, based exclusively on A.A. Milne's classic books about Winnie the Pooh. And A.A. Milne, for those of you who aren't familiar with the writing, stands for Alan Alexander Milne, who commonly signed his initials as A.A. Now, those classic books, again pictured below here, ended up giving rise to an $80 billion retail sales empire. And interestingly enough, they've picked The 100-Acre Christmas, which is the animated holiday movie chronicling Winnie the Pooh and his friends in the 100-Acre Woods, to premiere on Amazon Prime on December 24th of 2024. So that's going to be followed by 5 holiday specials and a 104 episode animated series celebrating the 100th anniversary of Alan Alexander Milne's original publication in the London Evening Standard. So just an immense amount of history and nostalgia associated with this brand. This was one of the classics that I remember my mom reading to me growing up. Conveniently, one of the books and series that we continue to read to our kids in our home, and a huge fan or cult following for the Winnie the Pooh series. Now, to continue on with the news article here, you can see Kartoon Studios has announced its most ambitious project in the company's history, which again is going to be kicked off with that holiday movie, 5 holiday specials, and a 4-year, 104 episode series, again in partnership or premiering on Amazon Prime Video. And on the merchandise front, they've got Alliance Entertainment, again a publicly listed company on the NASDAQ under the ticker symbol AENT, who's a leading distributor of physical entertainment that supports a nationwide retail distribution network, including giants like Walmart, Target, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and they're going to be debuting new merchandise through a nationwide retail program in conjunction with this Kartoon Studios rollout and a global consumer products campaign. So there's going to be a ton of hype, a ton of merchandise, all supporting the launch and continuation of the Winnie the Pooh series, again, marking Kartoon Studios' largest project to date in the company's history. So the Winnie the Pooh series itself is going to be based on the designs and stories of one of the most successful brands of all time. Again, A.A. Milne's Winnie the Pooh, which has generated over $80 billion in sales over the last 4 decades and is currently estimated to generate Walt Disney Company, the owner of the rights to Winnie the Pooh, about $3 to $6 billion per year in today's market. So for comparison, you guys, the total revenue of the Winnie the Pooh series exceeds what we've seen with Barbie, Harry Potter, Star Wars, Mickey Mouse, Peanuts, Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, Marvel, and nearly every other major brand in this category worldwide. So this is a major addition to the portfolio, as I mentioned in the intro. And when you think about the amount of money that Harry Potter or Star Wars, for example, can generate, and the fact that Winnie the Pooh has out-earned that over the last 4 decades, it really is quite astounding. Now, Andy Hayward, who's the CEO and chairman of Kartoon Studios, goes on to say Disney created an iconic and tremendously successful global brand with Winnie the Pooh that we have all admired so much over many decades. When the property went into the public domain, we knew we could only undertake creating Pooh for the next generation if we could bring a completely new, different, and unique look that was contemporary, protectable, and gave voice to the characters and stories as has never been done before. We are thrilled to launch with Amazon Prime Video and Alliance Entertainment to deliver unique and exceptional content as we build out a new iteration of this entertainment brand and Winnie the Pooh branded consumer products to the global marketplace. Now, pre-production has already begun on the animated holiday movie. Again, that's set to release on December 24th of next year, and that will actually be available through Kartoon Channel's $3.99 monthly subscription distribution plan. And while that's going on, or concurrently, the global retail program is going to kick off and debut with their products featuring an array of special features distributed again through Alliance Entertainment Corporation, who has tremendous experience in this space. Now, as we saw above, Kartoon Studios is using what's known as a yarn-based design and palette for the characters and backgrounds, along with incorporating original modern storylines that are inspired by Milne's beloved classic books. So you can see the yarn image here, which very accurately depicts Winnie the Pooh, the feel, the softness, the character, with a unique modern flair. Now they then go on to show their other renditions of the cast. So they've got Piglet, of course, which is my daughter's favorite, and I'm sure will be making its way into our home once it hits retail stores. Tigger, which I think of the entire cast looks the most different in my personal opinion to the traditional books. And then of course everyone's favorite grumpy donkey, Eeyore, who again is a fan favorite around the world. Now what's interesting about the design process from Kartoon Studios, and we actually talked about this in last night's presentation as well, is they've now incorporated AI, combining the best of AI technology and human creativity to come up with this unique yarn-based look for the characters and backgrounds that wasn't available or even imaginable prior to the adoption and advent of AI in the industry. So this is definitely a step in the right direction, you guys, as they're incorporating artificial intelligence to really take their platforms and products to the next level and differentiate from their competitors. Now again, the CEO goes on to say, our use of our AI platform will enable us to bring a level of efficiency, speed to market, and creativity to the production heretofore not possible. At a time when our world can be confusing for children, Pooh is an oasis of goodness grounded in family, friendship, kindness, and love. And those are the exact values of our version of Pooh that we will showcase as we focus on building Kartoon Studios' Winnie the Pooh into a long-term global mega brand, through which the simple and comforting values A.A. Milne originally imagined will endure forever. Now he then goes on to say, we think this is a generational opportunity to capitalize on one of the greatest properties ever created with a proven track record. Audiences around the world are demanding healthy, positive, family-friendly stories that will inspire and entertain kids, alongside a new line of products from toys to books, videos to apparel, and more that are steeped in these enriching values. Now the final portion of the press release talks about the financing itself. This is ultimately coming from Catalyst Venture Partners, and they went on to say, we have committed to provide $30 million to the special purpose joint venture for this exciting new version of Winnie the Pooh from Kartoon Studios. This is non-dilutive to any of TOON's existing shareholders. Being able to participate in a timeless and proven children's classic such as Milne's Winnie the Pooh through the production of an original animated content and the licensing of consumer products, which we just talked about, from those proprietary character designs and stories, is a unique opportunity that we're very excited about. Andy Hayward, again the CEO of Kartoon Studios, and the team at Kartoon Studios have a long history of producing hit properties for children, an all-star array of award-winning talent across development, production, marketing, consumer products, and distribution. And I'll remind you guys, we went through some of those different facets of the organization last night, has been assembled to manage the brand launch. We are excited to be a part of what we are confident will be a hugely profitable and enduring business. And those production and distribution capabilities are exactly what we talked about in last night's presentation. Again, the production component of Kartoon Studios through WOW Unlimited Media, which was an M&A pickup back in April of 2022, and the worldwide distribution capabilities, again, in this situation in partnership with Amazon Prime. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with Kartoon Studios, I would encourage you to go back and check last night's video. Ultimately, this is a global company focused on media, development, production, marketing, and licensing through branded entertainment properties and consumer products for media and retail distribution. So fits exactly into what we just described with the Winnie the Pooh launch. Their catalog includes more than 3,800 episodes of animated programming and has over 20,000 animated episodes under license to the TOON media networks. So the fact that Kartoon Studios is now able to add what they're considering a mega brand in Winnie the Pooh to this already impressive stable of content and personalities is truly quite impressive. Now, I'd encourage you guys to go in and take a closer look, not only at today's article, but the website as well. I'll leave this linked in the video description below. A great company profile available in the investor portion, along with current news, events, and company info. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on today's blockbuster announcement, specifically if you're already holding shares of Kartoon Studios, and how you think this may change the trajectory of this company moving forward. If you're still watching the video at this point, hopefully you found some value, so make sure you hit the like button. And if you're not currently subscribed to the channel, McNallie Money, feel free to join. As I mentioned, we're almost at 45,000 subscribers, and we'd love to have you as part of the community. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.